All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. Got it all backwards today. Welcome back to Victoria 3. We are continuing our Afghanistan run as we hunt for the Great Game achievement by winning the Great Game. So we're pretty far along in the run here. We are in the mid game, obviously. We're approaching the end game here. If you're separating the century into thirds, we'll probably begin the final third of the game this run. Probably. So we need to make a move here. Essentially, what we need to do is we need to take these states off of Russia. We need to get them out of Central Asia. So we need to get all of these states out of Russia's hands. Because, also along with becoming recognized. But if we win a war like that, that'll pretty much give us the recognition that we need. Rank of Afghanistan is greater or equal to major power. Yeah, I think we're at minor power right now. Unrecognized major power, yeah. So, and then neither Russia nor Great Britain have any subjects or own states in the Central Asia or Persia strategic regions. Ooh, although... I forgot about this. Hormuz. Well, we can do that. We'll get to that. The big one here is Russia. So we got to do something about that. These guys are in the Russian market, but last episode we were able to get Tajikistan away from Kokand, so that got out of the Russian realm. So Bukhara and Kokand are Russian, Khiva is Russian, and then these states are just straight up Russian. So I think we need Sirdaria, Akmalinsk, Aktobi, Semipalatinsk, and Tomsk. I don't think so. I don't think that's it. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So it's mainly just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 6 states we got to take off of Russia here. Our army, I mean, generally speaking, our army is pretty strong. Just, when you're looking at the Russian army, they're currently the strongest army in the world. Not quite. We need a powerful ally. I was hoping France would be that, but now that I'm looking at it, the German Empire might be the way to go, but I don't think... Yeah, they're still considering themselves domineering here. They have a rivalry there. Who does Russia have a rivalry with? France, England, the United States. Unfortunately, none of those countries can really rival their army, though together we could. I think the United States kind of likes us. Yeah, they're cautious towards us. So we are improving relations with them. I mean, France would have been nice. But now... Austria could be helpful. We could, host their power block. But I don't know. I don't know if it is worth it. We need an alliance. Yeah. And what about the United States? Some kind of alliance here. Yeah, even less of a chance here. So, And Persia, this whole road, has just been a lost cause. They still think they're going to be able to conquer us, even though, like, our military, like, dwarfs theirs immensely. Honestly, we should just try to, you know, take them over. Like, can't we subjugate them? What was it that we could do? It was like... Yeah, we need to become recognized. Yeah, we can't even make them... Oh, no, tributary, yeah. We can make them a tributary. Egypt would join in. I don't know, maybe we do this. What's Egypt's army? Yeah, we're also stronger than them. Is this the move we start today's run with? Subjugate Persia? Because then we can force them to join us in a military action. What's going on with these guys? Alright, so let's lump these guys into an army. Yeah, so you take the 4th and 5th. Okay, it's going to take 3 days to do that. Do we have all of our conscripts assigned? No, we do not. Okay, so the first main army, so we can hold 68 troops here. Let's get out our handy little calculators. Alright, so I'm going to assign 19 more. We have 10, so we can assign 9 more. What states have the artillery? That's something we need to know. Pashtunistan, Baluchistan. Well, what states actually can we... Oh, hey, Barney, good to see ya. Ah, okay. Oh, that sounds awesome, going out for some barbecue. Not going to lie, a little jealous of that, but thanks for stopping in to say hi. Excellent video, by the way. I got to see, I think it was yesterday that I saw it. And did the whole algorithm thing for it. Very helpful. And a very good video. Thanks for sharing it. Our friend Barney here did a tutorial video, a first steps video on Piratini. With some very helpful tips for a really good play of, you know, if you, like, is the motto, the mantra of this channel, playing as a small nation. So excellent stuff. Let's see. Baluchistan, Kabulistan. Where do we have Baluchistan? Okay, so oh my god. $29, $29, and then 3 more. Okay, 32, 32, 64. So this army... Oh, can't afford anybody more. So let's just keep that as is. The National Guard... 13, they're going to get 1 more, so 14. So we can have 52 more. So we can add 25 more. So this one, yeah, we're just going to add... Let's see. Yeah, at some point you have to do a run with Piertini. Independence is ironically the easiest part. Huh, interesting. Yeah, definitely add that one on there. I'm trying to circle around the globe before I get back to certain continents, because I realized I've done 3 full runs on here so far. I've done 2 in Africa, and so I realized, I shouldn't do all the same continent. So I've done 2 in Africa, 1 in South America. So now I have Asia. The next run I've already decided is going to be in North America, and so maybe after that one I'll go back to South America, and maybe we'll do some Piertini. Sounds good to me. Disrupt the main power of Brazil. All right, how's our war market? We have plenty of tobacco, plenty of sugar, plenty of liquor, and we have opium, but we are doing a lot of opium trade routes. We can cut those off. We're actually importing a lot of liquor. That's interesting. Okay. So if need be, we could cut off some of these these opium exports. So in terms of mobilization options, yeah, we don't need anything there. Oh wait, house fabric. We need some fabric, huh? Okay, well we could build that because I want to get this medical support. That 20% recovery rate is going to be vital. Do we have enough motors? No, we don't. I think maybe we just leave forced march on. Oh, no, not these guys. And then, oh yeah, and then groceries. A tip if you do it in the future, arrange a defensive pact with some European power. Usually Brazil will gain a claim against you. Ah, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually the name of the game with a lot of these small nations. That's what we're trying to do right now. Get some type of defensive pact with a European power. Unfortunately, they all think that they can come take me over. Which I don't think any of the European powers actually could right now. A war with any of them would completely demolish our economy, but we would survive it. So let's take a look at our food industries. Okay. So let's start subsidizing this. Let's start subsidizing that. How's our military industrial complex? Man, small arms, we are good to go. What about munitions? Do we need to build more or subsidize? Subsidize it is. Subsidize that. We probably need to... Yeah. Oh, we're actually... Oh no, that's privatized. So Baluchistan... and Kabulistan. Let's just do that. I think we're doing this. I think we are going in to subjugate Persia. This is what we're doing. What are we building right now? One question before you leave. Are you more powerful than the stand Persia? Yes, I am. So we are the 11th ranked military, 93 battalions, 50 conscripts, 20 flotillas. They are the 34th. 20 battalions, 45 conscripts, no flotillas. So we're basically just going to sink all of their convoys, ruin their economy, which will put all of their soldiers at input good shortages. Because let's see here, what are they importing here? Yeah, look at that. They're probably using sugar for mobilization options. So we're going to sink all this stuff. Although I'm surprised they don't have more of a export or import thing, but whatever. So yeah, as long as no major power joins in, we should be okay. So we're going to build more construction. We're building iron. I would like it if they build more iron. But whatever. What's the private people building? Okay. Yeah, I think this is how we're going to kick off the episode tonight. We're gonna go guns blazing, literally, into Persia here. So let's do this. Let's do this, my friends. Oh yeah. Hello, me. Oh yeah. Hello, me. Oh my god. This light is like blinding here. Oh my god. This light is like blinding. My I never really realized on broadcast here my camera seems a little, what do you call it, blurry. Well, whatever. That's something to fix for another time. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm trying to, like, in my head, talk myself out of doing this. Why? Because, you know, I don't know why. I guess that's why I'm not talking myself out of doing it. Alright, let's unpause. Well, hold on. Now that we've fixed up our military, let's actually save here. Just so I don't have to, like, save everything again. But this would be big. If we can subjugate Persia, we're going to restart our power block. The Central Asian Union, because then we'll have another member. We can start getting people like Tajikistan in there and start getting some of the military benefits of having a power block. We won't be a powerful power block, but we can at least get something. All right, and we're trying to enact free trade. Yeah, that'll probably go through. All right, Persia. Let's do it. Oh, they said no. Oh, that was a surprise. All right. To arms, people. To arms. All right. So the first main army, yeah, we don't need you guys both. Oh, you're both offensive planners. Huh, do we not have any defensive people? Who's the cavalry guy? Oh, okay. So Suja Hatak, you're going to go to the main army. And then here... So, +5 offense, supply route cost, and devastation. For this guy, ooh, he's an opium addict. So, offensive planner, pillager, but also brave. So, we'll keep you there. And so, you, Abdullah Arif will go to the cavalry. Alright, good. So you will be our defensive guy. Oh, does this guy have reckless advance? Oh. Oh, well, hold on. What am I thinking? No, I don't want reckless advance. I want rapid advance. No. So I want defend the frontier. I want you on rapid advance. Although, he's going to take more casualties. Yeah, but so we have a bigger army. So actually, I don't mind the casualties as much. All right, so you go to the front. You go to the front. Everybody goes to the front. Defend the front. And then you will go here and raid those convoys. The first Afghan fleet. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to add anything else in here. We're making you a tributary. We'll wait to see who joins in. You can raise taxes a little bit for the war. Is this doing anything for us? I don't want to lose prestige. Yeah, because I want this. I want the plus 9% infamy decay, because we're going to be pretty infamous. Who? Oh, man. Ooh, man. Okay, so maybe we'll send you guys back to the HQ. You organize yourselves a little bit here, because you're just going to get decimated since you have no organization. All right. We are starting the episode off strong tonight, let me tell you. Let's see. Yeah, the British Raj we can't do much with. I think I was trying to get Oman at some point, but now that I look at them, what's the point? They're nothing. Egypt would be a good friend to have. So I have many interests to declare here. What is happening? So Arabia will do. North China. I want to get Austria, England, Russia. And apparently we can do... Oh, we can start colonizing Merv. Free Trade Party. We have an illegitimate government. Let's pause that. I don't want to spend too long on an illegitimate government. Who won the last election? Why are we illegitimate? So the Conservative Party won. Oh, the Free Trade Party are the landowners, but not the industrialists? Okay. So we're trying to pass free trade. Who likes this? The industrialists and the landowners. Alright, so we're going to have to kick the Liberal Party out. So maybe we will keep the landowners in there so that we can actually pass this. So we'll do that. Man, my mouse has been acting up. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, here, mouse? Alright, so now people can join. Nobody wants to be on my side. Alright. We're going to take a bunch of debt on this, though. Unless we can do it quickly. So is any else... Wait, where are we building wood, by the way? Oh, Afghan Merv. Alright. Alright, let's pause this. So now we got Egypt on our side. Or, not on our side, on their side. So Egypt has joined in. So what could we do to Egypt? Yeah, we don't need treaty ports. I don't really want to do war reps. We're not going to naval invade Egypt here. Actually, yeah. And now that I think about it, we might want to keep. No, we don't have. We don't care about naval invasions because Egypt can just enter Persia since they're on the same side. I don't know if I want to make any war goals against Egypt. It's going to be too hard to hold anything here. We'd have to naval invade. And we've already taken a lot of infamy. So, yeah, we're not going to do anything. But we will move you guys here. This, I am worried about the amount of infamy here. Alright, so, well, Russia's not trading with us anymore, but, I mean, they were never going to be our friend anyway. What would be interesting is if Egypt doesn't send anybody. Huh, and they asked for no war goals. Alright, so now we got... What is wheat in our market? Yeah, we can create a trade route with Qing, right? Or do we already have one? We might already have one. Yeah, we already have one. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are damaging relations. Okay, so they're sending some soldiers. Oops. Alright, so we need these guys to get your organization up here. Yeah, because I'm not going to send you guys in with negative 9% defense. Your offense I don't care so much about. But that morale recovery and the recovery rate is awful. So these people are just going to get slaughtered. So you're going to stay in the HQ until your organization goes up. Opponents of our planned economic reforms have demanded the right to have their ideas heard as much as our own, and gallingly are using our free market rhetoric to justify their own right to speak. Ooh. Should we roll the dice? Hey, we rolled the dice well. We got a plus 20% on that. Alright. Because this will get rid of the corn laws for us. And I'd love to be rid of that. So, are there armies here? Yeah. Look at that. And we still... Like, what does... Yeah, look at that. So they barely have any skirmish infantry. Oh! We're already at the war. Alright. First battle. Not so good. And why is that? They have very high defense. What is their defense? Their defensive rating is 19. Let's pause this for a second. Defense in forested area. Why did they get that? So they did outnumber us. But we did get a blunder. Alright. You guys keep getting that up there. Alright, we're sinking their convoys. Though they're not really going to lose... Oh, well they are... How come they don't have the small arms icon on here? They are getting small arms in there. So that's a good thing. Yeah, so they're going to start getting... Honestly, we should... Wait, is there Egyptian shipping in this lane? Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to cut their army off from their supply. Excellent. Alright. So let's speed up a little bit. The Steadfast Union. Well, we can't join that. We can't... For the Great Game, we can't be in any European power block. So oh well on that. Okay. Alright, so we're at drafting on that. That's good. Let's move that along. Oh, so we lost this battle. We are losing this battle. What's the war goal against us? We might save scum this one. Supporters of the Conservative Party have gone beyond simply campaigning for their own party, harassing and sometimes physically attacking opposing partisans. Conservative Party won. So we can get everybody in there if we go to a contested government. Oh, but we do want to keep... We want to keep them in, because they're the only ones right now who really support... Oh no, the industrialists support it, so... Alright, so let's do that. Man. Okay. I need you... Oh, you guys are ready to go. Okay. So go hit the front line. Yeah. Look at that. The AI Navy is actually doing something it should be doing. I mean, it's going to lose, but... Alright, so let's add another... Ah, yeah, look at that. So you're a convoy raider. Oh, excellent. Okay. So we're going to hire you. You're going to raid convoys, and you are going to... Yeah. You're gonna bring the pain against those guys. All right. Yeah. Why do these battles keep? Ugh. I got a good. Good roll on that. There we go, finally. A battle. Goodbye. All right, finally we won a battle. Wait, what? In the Arabian Sea? Oh, look at this little sneaky jerk. Just chilling over there. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do half. So let's see. You're the naval commander. Now we'll do the convoy raider as the second one. Okay. Go get those guys. Sinking our convoys. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Ooh, steamships. Okay. Industrial ports. Wouldn't be bad to move to these industrial ports. But we need to move to steamers. So we need coal, engines, and steel. Which I don't think we're great on. Coal is fine. Engines aren't. Steel, yeah. Ugh. The Corn Laws, our taxes on grain imports have afforded the land-owning classes a great deal of economic leverage, which they use to maintain their influence on Afghan policy. Frustrated with the lengthy legal process surrounding free trade, Ahmad Durrani of the landowners has approached us with an offer to expedite the process, utilizing his personal connections within the state apparatus. The intelligentsia, we're losing prestige because of that, but let's just get this done with. Okay. Alright. Let's break this down here. So they should get those guys shortly. Ah, we're starting to make progress. Oops. In Persia. So we need... Oh, let's pause here because we're wasting construction. But don't we have an auto expand? Okay, what is happening? I'm getting so much like input delay on my mouse. Don't tell me I need a better keyboard and mouse. You guys have been so good to me. Yeah, I want an auto expand on all of the motor industries and the steel and the coal. But it doesn't seem like they're adding stuff in. where... it's not going to auto add it right now. I'm going to add it myself. Motor industries. Yeah, we have them spread out. In Kabulistan, we don't have a lot of people. But it does look like we can save some labor here. So why don't we do that across the board? Yeah, let's start saving labor across the board. We'll come back to the rest of that stuff for the urban center. The rest of this stuff, we'll come back to it, because I am not so sure about stuff. Yeah, look at that. All right. So the inputs for motors, tools, coal, steel. Where do we currently have most of them? Yeah, we don't have a lot. Jeez. Where do we have workers? So in terms of peasants, we don't have a lot of peasants. But in terms of job seekers, we got a lot in Kabulistan. And a lot in Pashtunistan. But infrastructure is killing me. Okay, am I still having problems with these railways? Okay, you know what, just for pooping sakes here, just subsidize everything that needs it. Pashtunistan, yeah. Kabulistan, just subsidize it. Herat, subsidize it. Baluchistan, for God's sake, subsidize it. Sindh, oh my God, subsidize it. And then build me. Let me look at where I have the steel industry. Yeah. Build me some motors there. Well, actually, before I do that, where do I have the coal? Yeah. Southern Turkestan. And then more steel in Kabulistan. Okay. There we go. For God's sakes, when are you going to catch these people? Yeah, they're... Oh my God, come on. Okay, just do interception. I want you to catch them and get them the hell out of there. right. So that's good. The Egyptian army should be having some input goods shortages here. Do they have any troops left here? Yeah, here we go. Okay, they're not yet. But they will very soon. Alright. Oh, what are these trade routes we lost? Oh yeah, with Persia. I mean, that makes sense. We're currently at war with them. Man, we are hemorrhaging money, though. What are these diplomatic paps? What am I doing? Okay, hold on. I'm funding lobbies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to try to get them on my side. But this is not the way. Why are they cautious toward us? What can we do? A trade agreement. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to be so hard to get friends here. But we definitely can't be funding lobbies right now. Disagreements between the Sunni ulema and intelligentsia are causing conflicts in government. I don't want to piss off the intelligentsia anymore. Claiming that the enactment of free trade would affect the country's Shitrali inhabitants in a disproportionately negative way, Shitrali firebrands have riled their communities against their current law proposal. I mean, will we ever not have all of these radicals? Will we? I'm starting to doubt it. The royals will get out of here. Have we taken this yet? Almost. Alright, we're starting to make progress. So let's just set the strategic objective as their capital. Joint stock companies. Okay. We can get a company. I'm going to pause on this. So the minerals, the forestry guild. So these are all the things we can do right now. The coal one is tempting. Because we could really use some coal. I don't so much need the sulfur. My only hesitation is, you know, we are going to have to start doing some military work with Russia here. So getting the military company and also getting explosives and ammunition. Okay. What is up with my mouse? Very, very strange. I am going to complain about it every 2 seconds. Um... Yeah, this is hard to maneuver here. I always am having a problem with when it comes to these streams. There's always some outrageous problem. Like last week, I had a complete fail of a stream. Maybe some people were there for that. And I found out it was because my Ethernet cord was old. Go figure. Something I just really never put much thought into. The age of my Ethernet cord. Like, my God. Do I need to just check all the cords I have and double check their age? Check their IDs? Alright. Oh, maybe it's because it says my CPU's hot as hell. It's blowing out cold air, though. I've felt the air coming out be hotter. Alright, anyway. So... I mean, honestly, actually, so a motors company is really what I need. That's like the thing I should be going for. Yeah. Any Afghan state is incorporated. See, this is what I need because then, in terms of like railways and stuff like that, oh, well, I need a level 3. So actually, yeah, after we're done building these in Kabulistan, I'll be able to do that. Oh. Okay, so, well, let's just build one more then. And then we'll sell it to the company and get the throughput bonus. Yeah. Okay, so we'll hold off. We're going to get the motors company. It'll give me the plus 10% formation speed. Which actually, if you think about it, if I can get the prosperity bonus, then I don't need to do forced march, and I won't need to get this plus 10% morale loss, so all of the morale gain will just be a little bit better. So that's not bad. Alright, so we've moved the front line. This war score is interesting, though. Like, why am I less than that? A man employed by a powerful member of the Afghan-British Association is delivering lectures and pamphlets addressed to targeted constituencies in Kabul. Alright. Yeah, I don't need the petite bourgeoisie to be more powerful. But I can't afford to lose legitimacy. Well... Oh, wait, no, we gain 5. Okay. Excellence all around. Alright, we finally got rid of those guys. So they're going back to the HQ. There's nobody else around here. Where's this guy going? To the Persian Gulf. Alright, well. We'll be waiting for you, brother. The bots are out early tonight. Let's move this along here. A white peace? There will be no peace until you are mine. I mean, seriously, why would I pursue peace at this point when I'm winning, and I'm going into all this debt? If I'm going to go into debt, I damn well better get something out of it. Yeah, this is a lot of debt. Contemplating, Jesus. Competing goods from abroad have led to a slump in demand for products from Kandahar, which has raised concerns in the state about our planned reforms. Oh, oof. No, we don't want that. We definitely don't want negative 25% manufacturing industries throughput in Kandahar. We'll take the setback and gain the 10%. Oh, we can add another tax. We need to strike a decisive blow here. Ooh, well, we are at an hour here, and I need another drink, plus a bathroom break. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break. Well, I'll be honest with you. It'll be like a 45-second break. Go to the bathroom, get another drink. I'll be right back. 45 seconds. All right, and we're back. We're back, and the war continues. All right, so we're starting to make... Ooh, Persia's in default. There you go. That's the beginning of the end. We're making progress in Bampur. Although I'd rather... We're supposed to be getting toward the capital. And eventually, too, I would like to get off of monarchy. %47% success chance. Look at that. Might be what we go after next. Although, yeah, if we could get to census suffrage, we might be able to get rid of debt slavery finally. Can we invite anybody here? A nihilist. Oh. We could get the armed forces on our side. The petite bourgeoisie, what are they? They're jingoists. Positivist. Not bad. Republican. Even better. Let's see. Which one would I want? Positivist. I mean, we have a chance to get also to state atheism. Republican, Democrat. Yeah, I might... Okay. So let's get this guy. The modernization movement. So in 9 months... In 9 months we can make him the head of the intelligentsia. They're the most powerful political group. We have a very strong possibility. Ooh, but this, yeah, this will kind of split the party. Ooh, well... I don't like that guy, but... Oh, he supports them. Can we get rid of this guy? Oh, he's one of our... Oh, he's one of our commanders. Okay, we're gonna have to stick with him for the moment. Oh, did we take Bampur? We did. Alright, one more motor industry and we should be good. What happened here? The cavalry is not strong. Alright, so Isfahan we're starting to take. Fath Ali is our new king. Akbar Baraski is dead. Who's this guy? Fath Ali Baraksi. Okay. Expensive. Are you kidding me? We are definitely getting you out of here. So, reckless. More infamy generation. You are just the worst. Look at you. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be the reason why we moved to a parliamentary republic. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit. Goodbye. Alright, Egypt's out of the war. No, sorry. Not accepting that. All right. All right. Sorry. Just doing some stream maintenance. Oh, what's going on with the Canadian flag? Look at this. All right, what's their country right now? Presidential republic and autocracy. So this is what an autocratic Canada looks like. President William Abbott. The Kingdom of France. And do you still... Yeah. Germany? Yeah. Well, at this point, yeah, let's improve relations, because who knows? We could really use some German help against Russia. Oh, look at that. Alright. So we're one state away from the capital. Yeah, so once we take the capital, then their war score will start going down. Yeah, they're not going to take that yet. Yeah, because that's over here. Alright, so just a matter of time now. Oh, okay. We should be able to get our motor industry. Wait, what? Didn't we just... Oh my god, I am so stupid. I had it all on privatization. Although, oh, we... Okay. So here's one of the things they're fixing in the new update next month. That is so annoying. One of our generals just died. So we lost 75% of our organization, which results in negative 25% offense, negative 10% defense. In the new update, this will scale down over time. Not an instant loss. Oh my god. Last thing I need is another royalist, but we're gonna need you. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna gain it, but whatever. No, I'm not taking any of these peace deals with you. Alright. You know, at least the cavalry's finally winning some battles. Damn it. Didn't realize I still had that on. Yeah, whatever. Take them all. But it's saying we need 5. Originally it was like, oh, you just need to hold 3. Currently 1. Oh, sometimes I'm just too dumb. I didn't need to buy those. Yeah, I need them in... Oh my god. Sometimes I'm just so dumb, I amaze myself at how dumb I am. I didn't need to buy those. What? The Arts Academy. The Arts Academy. Okay. How in the world? How in the world is the Arts Academy? I mean, I get it. You want to work at the Arts Academy instead of working in the motor industry. So we have qualification problems. Well, yeah, look at our literacy rate. Damn. I might, oh, baking powder. Ooh, this is very beneficial to us right now. Alright, so let's switch to baking powder. Yeah, look at that. Let's make liquor more affordable. No, not furniture. Food. So let's say in Kabulistan. Liquor's still a little expensive, and we got tons of food. Pashtunistan. All right. And liquor. All right. Manageable price. So this war might send us into bankruptcy, which I'm kind of okay with. Let's see, where's the... Oh yeah, Egypt's gone. Oh yeah, so we got no more fleets to worry about. I don't even know if Persia has any more convoys left for us to raid. Yeah, we really need to take the capital here. I mean, really, Persia, just accept the defeat here. If this were me, I would take the defeat and stop going into debt. You're already in default. You're losing convoys left and right. The Sunni ulema wish to strengthen our ties to Kokand through our shared faith. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's speed it up. Oh, our leader, the industrialists, retired. We have a moderate. $11 weeks. The Sunni and Lemma have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Yeah, well, I mean, we do like them more than you. You're not wrong about that. Ooh, but we will be able to get that. Alright, so we've taken everything around the capital. Can we just, like, take the capital now? Like, let's just do that. So we're building all of these motor industries in Herat. We're gonna need... Do we have people in Herat? No, God, no, we don't. Oops. To outside observers, the industrialists may appear firmly committed to the idea of free trade, but behind this facade of unity, discord has long festered. Now, a clique of dissenters have finally had enough and have officially broken with their fellow members over the issue of reform. Why though? Why though? Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to take a second setback. Alright, we'll take that. So we need to start getting some mass migrations. And we need to get rid of slavery and migration controls. I really do think what we need to do... I mean, if we can do it when this is done, get to presidential or parliamentary republic. You guys, I'm not going to accept anything less than tributary. And then maybe census suffrage to help us out here. Like, why would I take a white piece on this? I mean, I get it, that's all you can do, but why are we not, like, getting to the capital? We are very much in debt, though. Alright, do we need to keep subsidizing those railroads? I feel like I always get to this, and I'm like, no, we don't. Let's take it off. And then they crumble. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I have to subsidize them until we can get the price of motors under control here. Oh, yeah, what I was doing before, too, was we need to get steel. So we have hiring problems. Man. I shouldn't have taken that off. What is this? Okay, yeah, no. Everybody stay there. Oh my god, so stupid. Alright, fine. We'll send the cavalry over there. You finish your battle here. We have a pretty good standard of living. I think it's just the migration controls why we're not getting people. What was meant as a routine speech about the merits of free trade by Abbas Kazem has quickly devolved into a public relations disaster for the industrialists. Man, this last phase is just the bane of my existence. Fine, I'm gonna take the second setback. We're gonna roll the dice on this one. You know. Ah! We did it. Alright. There we go. So let's pause here. Alright, so they're a tributary. Let's improve relations. Yeah, let's raise payments. Let's get rid of the subsidies. Oh, it's really the railways, though. But we can stop subsidizing the food industry. What else is really hurting us? Government wages. In our in our interest. I mean, it'd be great if we could just sell things. Honestly, I'm going to put everything up there. Yeah, we're now 20 million in debt. So we're getting quite a bit of money from that. Uncollected taxes. Tax waste. Man, if we could just get to multiculturalism, that would solve so much budgetary stuff. Where are we at? Improve fertilizer. I mean, like, why are we doing it? I don't remember why. Yeah. What are we doing on tech spread for society? Organized sports, okay. We'll come back to fertilizer. Alright, let's pause, because now we're in default. Yeah, so we're probably going to declare bankruptcy. Then we're down to 19% here. Oh, munitions and artillery. We can get rid of that subsidy. And now the railways. Yeah, what if we just got rid of the subsidy? Yeah, I mean, we could raise taxes real high. Oh wait, we can lower this. Ah. All right. So maybe we don't have to declare bankruptcy. Yeah, see, for default, the throughput bonus is such a killer. But we just got to get back under, what's our credit limit? So, pulling out the calculator. 19,490,000. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh, it's telling us right there. So we're 194,000 above our credit limit. And we're back down here. We could do one of these bad ones. Alright, we can tax close. Alright, I mean, we need to just to Ugh. Just to get... Ah. Alright, we're not in default. Woot woot! We're not in default anymore. And we might not have to declare bankruptcy. Man, getting Persia cost us quite a bit. So we need to get to 500. Alright, let's get rid of... that. So now we can make our power block again. Didn't save it though. Yeah, so what we're creating here is, let's see, let me pull up the Central Asian Union. The Central Asian Union, later called the Central Asian Economic Union, was an intergovernmental organization for economic integration between the Central Asian post-Soviet republics of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan between 1994 and 2004. So not quite our time period, but, you know, whatever. Tajikistan joined the Union in 1996 as an observer. I wonder what that means. Several proposals to restore the Union have been put forward since its dissolution. So, we're going to create this. But it's not going to be an economic union, it's going to be a military union. Now, what did their logo-y stuff look like? Which is funny, though, because the members look like it didn't include Afghanistan. But, you know, whatever. Alright. So... Central Asian Union. Let's customize it. So this was actually their primary color, it looked like. And then white. And white. It was a solid color. We'll do that since we're doing a military union. This kind of looks like it. But, you know what? We're going to actually go more... We're going to go with the Afghanistan colors. And then black. map pattern. Yeah, which one are we going to do here? Yeah, we'll just do this. And then the statue. Be a pedestal. Oh, hey, Emperor Renard. Sorry, I didn't have the chat up for a second there. Just now I was writing more of my chapter 2. I'm feeling good about this right now. It's 4 pages long. Maybe it'll be about 15 when done. Awesome. Congratulations, my friend. Love to hear that you're continuing the work. As you know, as a fellow writer myself, it is so hard to keep yourself disciplined to write, so congratulations. That is a win in and of itself, the discipline. We are just taking up the spoils of subjugating Persia here. Yes, and Frostpunk 2 update going live. Well, going live tomorrow, right? It goes live tomorrow, which is excellent because that means I'll be able to do another Friday night Frostpunk. With the new stuff. So yeah, maybe we'll do this obelisk. Yeah, we're not going to put anything at the top of the obelisk. We're not going to put anything in the middle. Maybe something at the bottom. No. It's been the 8th for me since 4 hours, so I'm ahead. Oh, that, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's the 8th for you now. Oh my god, yeah. So you have it now. Oh man, I'm jealous. Although I have to teach like all day tomorrow, unfortunately. So they didn't save any of my colors here. So I won't get to really play with it until later. All right, we are going to be a military treaty. Next up is console release, then the first DLC. Yay, I know. I can't wait for the DLC release. I'd love to see what the new like content and all that is. It would be awesome. I doubt the statue. Oh, you don't like my Central Asian Union statue? We'll go. All right, we'll look at it again in a second here. I thought you were having barbecue, Barney. Let's see. Cannot start or join wars amongst Power Block members. Aggressive coordination. Wargle maneuver costs. Plus 15. Why? What? Plus 15%? What? Why would I want that? War goal maneuver cost for diplomatic play initiator. See, I want the can call power block members with call ally sway and defensive. Oh, and defensive diplomatic. Oh, see, I might be doing things on the offensive. Can call power block members with call ally sway in all diplomatic plays. Aggressive coordination, I think, is what we want. I got back from the steakhouse, and man, it was pretty mid. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, Renard, let me grab some chicken. I'm hungry. Oh, I've had a couple glasses of wine already. Why did you mention chicken? And a steakhouse. You guys are killing me. Like, more of the same. There are better ones. Yeah. That sucks. Well, I'm glad you decided to come back to my stream after your poopy outing at the steakhouse. Emperor Renard, I'm jealous of your chicken choice. Okay. So let's see. So Barney, you're not feeling the statue here. I mean, it is kind of basic. This is true. So maybe we'll do more a fountain. Have you ever been to a really good Oh, so I have been to a really good one. Not to put out where I live out on stream here, but I live in a big city, and there's a Brazilian. I forget what they call it. Like, it's a Brazilian steakhouse, but it's one of those like. I don't know. It's not really like all you can eat, but it's just like they keep bringing you meat constantly. Like, you pay one fee and then you just like get course after course of meat, and it's really good. But they give you so much damn meat that by the end of it, you're like, you really get to a point where you're finally like, no, I cannot take any more meat. Please go away. So that one has been good. But I'm also not. I'm not like fancy with my meat. Like, I do kind of feel like it's hard to ruin steak. Like, as long as the steak itself isn't bad, like, just cook that thing up. Have, make sure it's like medium rare. You don't burn it. And steak is steak. Now, I do admit, though, yeah, there are some steaks that are better than other steaks. But I've never had a steak that was so bad that I was like, oh my god, this is awful. Other than, like a steak that I cooked and messed it up and, like, burned the shit out of it. Other than that. Yes, it's a meat buffet. I went to one of those, but besides the meat being average, it took a long time between each buffet, and they were already waiting for us to leave. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, when you go somewhere and you feel like you're feeling like pressure that they want you to get the hell out of there, that sucks. That is a bad place. So I see what you mean. Yeah, the place itself was kind of bad, and not necessarily the meat itself. Oof. Man, I'm sorry, buddy. That's a disappointing night. But as a consolation, I don't know. you have your health. I don't know. I started talking before I finished the sentence in my head. That's a bad thing to do. All right. So, okay, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, I remember our original thing here was we had this. Oh wait. Oh no, this is what I'm doing in my offline play. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense for Afghanistan. Okay, what am I doing with my life right now? I have no idea what I'm doing here. A tip for you kids. If you go to a restaurant, go early. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I do in life anyway now, because I'm at the age where I'm like, I'm not going out late anywhere anymore. We're just going to keep that one. Okay. Yes, we are. Boom! Look at that! our previous, so we had, okay, I don't know if anybody remembers earlier in the run, we had a Central Asian Union, and for a long, long time it was just us and had nobody in it. Now we've got Persia in it, and their subject, Muhammara. Now it is still going to take us 21 years to get another mandate. That kind of sucks. Our cohesion is 46. Oh, because we have a lot of infamy. I knew I should have gone to a pizza place instead. Like, you can't ruin a good pizza. You have to be really incompetent to do that. Okay. So this is where I really do reveal where I'm from. I'm from a place that takes pizza very seriously. And I'll tell you, you can ruin pizza. I hate, the one thing I will admit about myself, I am a snob when it comes to pizza. So you can take your guess as to where I'm from. And if that doesn't give it away, then we'll just leave it at that. But man, I've gone to some places with some bad pizza. And certain topping choices on pizza. And a place, if they give you a fork and a knife to eat your pizza, that will ruin it for me right there. Because my God, you do not eat pizza with a fork and a knife. So yeah. Chicken acquired. Yes. Oh man. Renard, you're killing me. I have some frozen chicken nuggets and an air fryer in my kitchen. But I'm not going to do it. Alright. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so obviously, we have some bad cohesion because us in Persia have some bad relations. So that's not good. Eat my friend. No, see, the problem is I shouldn't eat. I've had dinner already, and I'm not incredibly hungry. I'm more, I've drank a bunch of wine, and now I'm hearing about food. So I don't need any more food. But it does sound good. So I put that back at you. You eat, my friend. Actually, I agree. You know that almost raw pizza where it's clearly not cooked to perfection. Yeah, our family is always asking for it. Since I have standards, I always put my slices in the oven. Good for you. Good for you. You have pizza standards. I respect pizza standards. You don't eat raw pizza. Need more substance. Yeah. I think my problem is that I have too much substance. I had too much substance tonight. I'm not going to get any more food. An undercooked pizza? Ugh. Absolutely not. Also, too much dough, right? Like, I don't know. This is where I start losing followers and people watching me, but that pizza casserole that they make out in like Chicago, I'm sorry, not pizza. Pizza should not be a loaf of bread. But I know that is a hot button issue. But of all the things in life, that is the hill I'm willing to die on. Oh yeah, also India and Pakistan going back at war since yes. Oh yeah, awesome, exactly what we needed, another war in real life. Seriously, man, I saw that on the news. And I was just like, Jesus. As if there's not enough shit going on in the world right now. That's the last thing we need going on. I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked at this. I know it's happening. I haven't looked at the specifics of it. But the news has just been a thing that has been a difficult thing to look at a lot. Just, being in the United States, I try to. I'm not somebody who avoids the news. I need to know what's going on, but it's never happy anymore. I mean, it's never really been happy. What are we talking about? But I do need to sit down and read up the specifics on what's going on there with India and Pakistan, but I know it's not good. Last thing, just like you said, last thing we need is another war in real life. I say as I play the Industrial Revolution war game here. All right. So now we have them on our side. So I want to get Tajikistan. Ooh, they are getting some leverage. But they're not in anybody's union. Problem is we don't have a lot of influence anymore. There was a pepperoni pizza that I will never forget. The pepperoni was lukewarm. The cheese was barely melted. Like, just one more minute in the oven, man. Oh, that hurts my heart to hear that. Like, how do you mess that up? Just like you said, to make it better, all you have to do is do nothing a little bit longer. How many things in life would be improved if you just did nothing a little bit longer? Oh, that hurts my heart to hear that. All right, let's unpause again. I feel like we've been paused for like 10 minutes here. How do you pull a pizza out of the oven and the cheese isn't clearly melted? Like, seriously. Like, that's like the gauge. That's like how cavemen could tell if their pizza was done. Because, yes, cavemen had pizza too. I don't know how you mess that up. I'm sorry. You don't deserve that kind of negativity in life. I would go to war in Victoria 3 here over a pizza like that. I've eaten so much frozen pizzas that now pizza doesn't interest me anymore. I need one freshly cooked pizza. Maybe it'll bring me back in the pizza game. Yeah. This is true, right? I will say this. I said I am a pizza snob. I'm not somebody who won't enjoy a frozen pizza or even a pizza place like Domino's. But here's the thing. When I am having a frozen pizza or I'm having Domino's, my expectations are not high because I know what it is. But if you are calling yourself a pizza place and I'm getting like an actual classic pizza, that's when I'm like, okay, you need to give me a real pizza here. But sometime, when you're drunk and it's 1 a.m., the only pizza place open is a place like Domino's or the frozen pizza in your freezer. So I will do that. But again, I'm not expecting a lot from it. But don't call yourself a pizza place and serve Barney half-cooked pizza. Because that is not acceptable. All right. Look at this. Okay, so we're not going to have to declare bankruptcy, so that is good. Taxes are high, but I guess we'll have to just deal with that for a little bit. But fortunately, I have good memories of pizza in other places. In my city, there was a pizza buffet. Yeah, the buffet. Pizza buffets. The buffet was very fast, 1 pizza per minute. Damn, that's not bad. You would necessarily have more than 1 pizza on your plate. A dream. Oh my God, yeah. I remember when I was a kid, there was we didn't have Pizza Hut near me for most of my childhood, but for a short period of time, there was a Pizza Hut that like came and went. And I feel like it came and went because they legit did like a pizza buffet. And you went there, and the pizza just never stopped, and you could eat as much damn pizza as you wanted. And I think that's what put them out of business. It was Pizza Hut, but again, you know, I was a kid, so when you're a kid, I definitely wasn't a pizza snob when I was a kid. Pizza was pizza. I loved the school pizza on Fridays when I was a kid. In France, I don't know if it's the same for you, but we have public pizza dispenser. I've never tried. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Wait, what is a public pizza dispenser? Does that mean like it's free or heavily discounted because it's like a public service, or is that like a brand name? Is that like the name of a chain, public pizza dispenser? Because that is a game changer. I've been to Paris, and I did not know there was a public pizza dispenser. Because that I definitely would have tried. Now, when it comes to frozen pizza, it really depends on the brand. There are some that are, pardon my words, disgusting. Yes. Yes, there definitely are. I will say, despite how cocky their commercials are, DiGiorno is a pretty good frozen pizza. I feel like, though, they know it. You can see in their commercials, like, I'm sorry, frozen pizza is never going to be better than delivery pizza. But in regards to frozen pizza, DiGiorno really does do it. Oh, like a Coca-Cola machine. Except this is a machine that makes you pizza. What? Oh my god. That is amazing. How did I not find that? I mean, I guess maybe because when I was in Paris, I was just like trying to run Paris out of steak tartare. But ooh, a pizza vending machine? That is amazing. Yeah, where do I buy it is right. Oh, let me see this. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. My chat bot is like pinging both of you tonight. I thought I got rid of the caps thing. Hold on here. Let me look at what Renard sent us here. Hold on. Let me put this up here. This is... Look at the majesty that is that thing. Oh my god. How did I miss that when I was in France? Ooh. That's a dangerous thing. When you are, when you're drunk late at night, I was scared that Streamlabs was ghosting me. Down with the bot dictatorship. I know, right? That's pretty damn cool. Wonder why we don't have that in New York. Here I am about to say where I live. I feel like where I am, that would be a hit. I'm jealous. All this talk of pizza, chicken, steakhouses. Alright, what are we doing with our lives here? So we're finishing these motor industries in Herat to get our company. Because we really need to increase the motors here. About other types of food, I've never eaten KFC. It looks delicious. I love fried chicken, but I've never eaten KFC. Oh. You know what's interesting is KFC is great. I mean, of all the fried chicken places, personally, I think it's the best. And I have one, like, a couple blocks away from me. Problem is, my wife doesn't like it very much, and so I feel like I haven't had KFC in forever. Um, and so maybe that's why it tastes so good to me, because I rarely ever have it. Um, but yeah, you get like an original recipe KFC. That's good. KFC is one of those things, though, when you go to other countries and you see it in another country, I'm like, why are we exporting KFC? Like, KFC should not be the representation of America internationally, and yet here we are. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, poop. This whole time I forgot. We were in default, so it paused our construction. That's why we were doing okay. Oh man. So on the Monday update here, let's see what this does to our... there we go. Alright, let's slow things down for a second here. Okay, so we need to get these expenses down. What do we spend? I mean, what we're spending the most on is interest. I'm surprised that we have $124 million in the private queue. All right, yeah, we gotta privatize everything. Wholesale. Afghanistan is up for sale. Buy everything. And we'll deal with it later. So we're at 18 million in debt. Hopefully people buy some stuff. When I think of KFC, I think of Kentucky, Texas, and I'm not even American. Yeah. Yeah, well, it is Kentucky Fried Chicken. So you're not far off with the Kentucky part. The industrialists have started complaining about the existence of substance farms in Baluchistan, stating that their undeniable inefficiency should be immediately addressed. But that's the thing when things become multinational conglomerates like that. It has nothing to do with Kentucky anymore. Ooh. Let's see what you got for us here, Renard. Oh, gotta show this. Here's what the pizza from the vending machine looks like. Wow, it makes that in a vending machine. Oh, man. I am jealous, I will say. That looks awesome. How has that not happened here? I feel like America has become all about automation, cutting out workers. How has a pizza vending machine not happened here yet? Radicals in Sin seem to be getting support from discriminated lacustrine Bantu citizens within the state. Well, we don't need migration attraction in Sin. They got plenty of people, but the radical... Yeah, we don't need more radicals there. Can't believe we're still trying to enact free trade here. That's just one example. You choose what you want on it. Oh my god, and they got toppings too. That's amazing. Now, a culinary sin. I don't like lasagna. I don't know if I'm unlucky, but all the lasagnas I've eaten were kind of strange. The pasta seemed rubbery. Is there good lasagna? Um, I would say, objectively speaking, there probably is good lasagna, but I'm kind of like you. I'm not huge on lasagna. Um, so yeah, I kind of feel the same when I have lasagna. I'm like, oh, I'm not upset. I mean, it's pasta and meat and cheese, whatever. But I've never had a lasagna that I was like, oh my god, I love lasagna. So yeah, you're not alone on that. I've never had a lasagna that I was like, oh, this is disgusting. I can't have this. But I've never had a lasagna I was like impressed with. And also, why is nobody buying our buildings? Alright. We might need to start lowering wages. It's not great, but it is what it is. Yeah. We're gonna lower our rank. I know. We're getting all the consumption taxes that we can do. You know what's funny is I had this pizza one time. This is going to sound ridiculous, and I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting it out there because I know this is ridiculous. I had a pizza one time in an airport, in LaGuardia Airport in New York. It was a goat cheese pepperoni pizza that they delivered to my seat. And it was delicious. Now, I don't know, maybe I was really hungry at this time, but a goat cheese pepperoni pizza sounds amazing. And the next time I went to LaGuardia Airport, they didn't have it. So maybe there's something about the fact that I never got to have it again, that I have this nostalgia for it. But, like, that was a great pizza. And I feel ridiculous pining over an airport pizza. But man, that was the time that I had some good pizza. Interestingly, when I was 14, we did a family trip to Italy, and in Rome we had some pizza, and I remember not liking it, and I was like, "What? This is Italy. How does the pizza suck?" Maybe that was the beginning of me being a pizza snob. That's also a food. I was bored because lasagna was also frozen. So when heating up, it would be watery. So I said stop for a long time. Then I tried already prepared lasagna that you just put in the microwave for 3 minutes, and I've reconciled with lasagna. Yeah, same here. Yeah, growing up as a kid, I had that like frozen lasagna. That stuff always sucked. But you get that like dish that's like kind of pre-set up but not cooked. So when you get home, you just put it in the oven. That's not bad. But yeah, that like frozen TV dinner lasagna, not so good. Now, there's a dish around here that uses seasoned cubed cooked beef. Ooh, gravy and French fries, similar to Russian stroganoff. I would eat it every day. Ooh, wait. It uses seasoned cubed cooked beef. Gravy. Wait, gravy and French fries. Wait, is this poutine? Because, like, well, poutine isn't cubed beef. That's more like shredded beef. But that sounds like poutine, and poutine is delicious. I love me some poutine. W Airport Pizza. Yeah. Airport pizza, I mean, you're all, if you have I feel like when you're in an airport, if you have any type of real food, the fact that you're not having to eat out of a vending machine, and not like the cool French pizza vending machine, I mean like just vending machine food, vending stuff. I feel like that's probably why it tastes so good. Not to mistake with the Russian Putin. Not to make with the Russian Putin. Yeah, I was like, Russian poutine. I was like, oh, wait, no, I get it here. Yeah, not to mistake with the Russian Putin. That guy is not delicious. Although, I don't know. I feel like the Ukrainians would say something different about that. Boom! It's similar to poutine, but we eat it with rice. Ooh, with rice. That sounds good. I am a firm believer that anything, um, rice, the reason why rice is so amazing, you can put anything on top of rice, and it's great. As I say that, I realize maybe not anything, but that does sound really good, what you just mentioned. All right, what are we going to do here so we don't go into debt more? Did we end up? Did anybody buy our buildings? Oh, some people did buy our buildings. Look at that. I wish the game would give a notification when that happened. All right. At least though our private, or at least our construction queue is not paused. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and when we come back, we're going to figure out our railroad industry, because we have... Yeah, so see, look at all of this infrastructure problems we have, because for some reason our railroads are not holding employees. So, we're going to take a quick pause, and when we come back, we're going to fix that. So, 60 seconds, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. You guys got me hungry. It's like, what snacks do I have that don't crunch since I'm on a microphone here? So just a measly little meat stick. That's what I got. Alright. So, let's get this motor industry done. So we can get our motor company. I feel like if we can get the cost of motors down, it might help with these railroads. Gotta get this down. Now the question is, why do we have so much turmoil in Baluchistan? What is the deal with that? Is it just radicals? Yeah, look at that. We really need to get off of slavery. Problem is, we've had a very difficult time passing that law. All right, here we go. All right. So now we've got our motor company. Look at that throughput bonus. I did, yeah. I obtained subsistence. You convinced me. Sometimes you need a little substance to get the brain going. I also find the little breaks I take every hour help me with the run. Sometimes just standing up, walking away from the computer, and then coming back helps you really figure things out in the run. I'm also going to change my headphones right now. These earbuds are starting to bother me. I've never liked having something in my ear. Yeah, sustenance. I gotcha. All right. Nope. Oh, the inherent problem when you try to connect Apple devices to a Windows computer. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's figure this out here. Now that I've had my sustenance, so we're getting the steel mills. What are a private construction building here? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. So we got dye in our market now. Yeah, because Hey, okay, France is improving relations. This is big. They want to reconcile with us. Yes, I absolutely want to reconcile with you. Screw you, Germany. Let's reconcile here. If we can get some type of alliance with France, it is on against Russia. Also, can we get Tajikistan? Why are we not registering anything with them? Oh, they have some anti-Afghan. Oh, who's the... And another kingdom, yeah. And who's the king? I think it's the Orleans guy. Yeah, Philippe d'Orléans. So he's the current king. Not a bad little outfit he's got going on there. And France be Francin. But if I could get them as an ally here, that would be... What the hell is he wearing? Yeah, right? He's wearing his Orleans outfit. I guess little Napoleon. Napoleon III lost the power struggle. Alright, so are we making any progress here? Not really. Jesus. Okay. Are they hiring? No, they are not. What is wrong with you people? Yeah, like, okay, like Kabulistan. Kabulistan, I need you to hire this up. What about the one in Herat? Because this is the one that's going to get the throughput bonus, right? Yeah. So you better hire this one up. Also, free trade, for God's sakes, can we just get this over with? December 19th. It better damn well pass on December 19th. And how is the price of engines down here? But coal is still up. Alright. So already this company isn't doing well. Yeah, I mean, this is mainly because of all of this stuff. So let's pause. We need to figure out the profitability of these railroads. Like, let's say in Kabulistan here. Well, actually, okay, let's say in Herat, so that they could be fully connected to the market. How are you at a +6 for the railroad? when we were just looking at it. Okay, so what happens if we get rid of the water tube boiler for all of these guys? Okay. So maybe we had that problem going for us. Now the railroads. Is that something we want? I don't know about that. Well, first off, we need Kabulistan. We can't have infrastructure shortages in our market capital. So, okay, so how about we subsidize the railroad there, because we need their railroad to always be available. The wine produced in Kandahar has been lauded by Somalis as outstanding. Finally, thank you. Goodbye corn laws. I'm done with that. And the import tax on grain, known as the corn laws, has been abolished, signifying a political shift away from mercantilism and landowner power. All right. Central Asian Union has been disbanded due to Afghanistan no longer being fit to... Oh, man. Okay. Although Mehmed Aitakov is still fighting for his cause, no one is following him anymore. Despondent Aitakov has started publicly remarking that they may give up his activism altogether. Oh, yeah, I don't really want you around. Goodbye. Alright. With the attitudes of the petite bourgeoisie towards Russia growing more apathetic, their leadership has begun to discuss reassessing the group's support for the anti-Russian League. No, you guys stay there, because we're going to be not so friendly with Russia. Yeah, our power block disbanded because the only other member, Persia, didn't like us. And unfortunately, we can't join France's because we cannot be in a European power block for this run. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, the only power block we can really be part of and still win the great game is the American one. I don't really like that power block very much. Alright. Yeah, look at that dip in GDP. Oh, look at that. Our GDP was up to 15th, though. Interesting. Alright. Let's slow down. We need to figure out what to build next here. So, okay. So I want these guys to start being profitable. Yeah, so I need to make steel profitable. So first things first, Herat, we build up the steel, but coal, what more do we have with coal? Oh, yeah. So we can get a whole bunch of Persian coal in our market now. So, yeah, just start building up coal. And then I want the steel mills to be domestic. Abbas Kazem intends to travel across Kandahar by train to campaign for the Free Trade Party. Ah, okay. Yeah, 20% for the Free Trade Party. Yeah, that's a gap, though, that probably is not going to be closed. So, the idea here is we lower the price of steel and coal, and that will make the motor industry more profitable here, and they'll start building more of them. With the motors getting cheaper, and all this other stuff getting cheaper, yeah, you know, I don't see why this... is beneficial to anybody. So we need these railways to higher up. We need them to higher up without us subsidizing them. Other than Kabulistan. Also, what are we researching now? Ugh, almost there. We need to get to human rights. That's 17K, pretty much 17K in our budget that we'll get. We're subsidizing a steel mill. What are we subsidizing? In Kabulistan. Whoa, we significantly dropped in rank. Yikes. Alright. But yeah, look at this. We are building the hell out of Persia. Ooh, this is not good. We could kind of use funding a lobby. Oh, but we need to be above poor. Okay, we could support their regime. That'll give us -10. Ooh, legitimacy. What in the what? Yeah, we'll do this. So we'll do this. We'll support their regime. Yeah, I don't think it added in support regime yet. Wait, what the hell? So we should lose a little bit on the liberty desire. Kutch has fallen to a revolution amongst the Hindu priesthood. In the campaign materials of the Conservative Party, Ignacio Buma has immediately denounced the Sunni ulama here, preempting a similar revolt. Okay. Yeah, we'll be okay here. By the way, do you prefer Burger King or McDonald's? I'll tell you that I've been eating McDonald's since I was a child, but when I ate Burger King, I thought everything was better except the fries. I definitely prefer Burger King over McDonald's. I think Burger King is so much better than McDonald's. Problem is, my kids think McDonald's is just the absolute best thing that was ever created on the earth. So, whenever we do allow fast food, and we decide to do fast food, unfortunately, it always has to be McDonald's nowadays. I am so over and tired of McDonald's. Because I didn't really care for it to begin with, but I do prefer Burger King. Yeah, fries. The fries, yeah. I guess McDonald's fries are a little better, but man, the burgers at Burger King are so much better. They're like an actual burger. Whereas Burger King is like, or McDonald's is just like, I don't know. It's just standard run-of-the-mill burger. Although, of all the fast food places, Wendy's is the best. Wendy's is better than Burger King. Burger King is better than McDonald's. Wendy's is better than all of them. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, what happened? Yeah, our motor company went out of business. They failed. Well, we can do this one because we do need to get coal. in order here. So maybe we do get the coal company. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so they took this coal. Motor industries are up and running, it seems like. Now, they should be a little bit better. Yeah, why would the price of motors be depressed? So yeah, let's build up coal, let's build up steel. Yeah, this is bad. I need to get them down. I agree. I like the burgers, but the meat at McDonald's doesn't look like meat. If you take a small piece of it separately, it has a very bland taste. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, their meat is like this little thin piece of paper that they like put in between two pieces of bread. Whereas Burger King, it does kind of seem like they're actually like grilling a burger back there. Party-affiliated newspapers have been proliferating during this election season. Publications associated with the Conservative Party have been particularly effective in spreading the party line. Yeah, we'll do that. We don't want any more stuff given to the Conservative Party. Man, Russia is on the verge here. And the Conservative Party won. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep the industrialists in there. Okay. Actually, I've been ignoring laws for a moment here. His acceptance is too low. Damn. Forgot about that. Well, this would be a big thing for us. No migration controls. So let's try to do that. We can't tackle slavery yet. So yeah, build all of these coal mines. All right. Okay. So where do we go from here? We now have Persia. For now. They're going to declare independence soon. Yeah, we got to lower this. Yeah, look at that. Plus 0.1 from infamy. If our infamy went down, that would be wonderful for us. But yes, the Burger King burger was a culinary shock. Yeah, definitely for like fast food, the fast food burger. Since everyone was so used to like McDonald's. And the like, I'm still convinced that they microwave the meat and everything back there. Alright, so we lower the price of coal. Although coal is pretty affordable now. So now, let's take a look at... So it always says these railroads are hiring, and yet they're never hired. Like in Pashtunistan, why are you not fully hired? So we should be able to stop subsidizing this. See, in a way, this is kind of like our Transvaal run, in the sense that we're kind of suffering from acceptance problems. At least in Sindh. We really need to get to multiculturalism. But it is taking some time. Ooh, wait, what? Yeah, the Russian military has fallen down a peg. 132,306. But changing the subject, are you hyped about GTA 6? I thought it was cool, but I'm not that excited. I don't know. Maybe my GTA phase has passed. Yeah, I'm not really big into GTA. Although I will be honest, though, the trailers for it, the graphics on it, just look like photo real. So I would love to be able to like play the game just like for like 30 minutes just to see that. But after that, I'd be done. So I'm not really into it all that much. But I kind of want to check that out. But I don't know if I want to buy a whole game just to like check it out like that. So I don't know. We'll see. That being said, I mean, I do love Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption is kind of like Grand Theft Auto in the Wild West. But I've never been that big into Grand Theft Auto. I think the last Grand Theft Auto I played was San Andreas. So that'll give you some context right there. Never played Grand Theft Auto 4. Never played Grand Theft Auto 5. Although I have to say, when I was in college, Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, and that was just like a game changer in video games. And so I played that. But yeah, not as hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6. Though I am curious about it because of the graphics of it. The suggestion of no migration controls has caused debate among the Sunni ulema about whether immigrants will share the uniquely Afghan religious sensibilities. Although I heard they just recently pushed it back a year. Which I'm glad, like this whole thing in the video game industry to rush games out to like abuse your employees. I don't understand the whole thing. Like you're like abusing your employees, so you're making their life terrible, and you're abusing them to get to rush a game out that in the end is going to look like a game that was rushed out and not fully done. It just seems like a bad situation all around. I don't get why people do that. So when they say like, oh, it's been delayed till 2026, I'm like, well, good. If it's not ready yet, don't release it. And don't force your employees to, do something in the next month or two that really needs to take another year. So I hope that's the situation, but I'm glad to hear that it was pushed back, because if it's not ready, don't release it. The Afghan supremacist movement. Oh man. Alright. I think we're at our stopping point for the night. I think what I really need now is a step back. But we've made some good progress tonight. I mean, we subjugated Persia, so that's a big step. That's where we started the run tonight. Or not the run tonight, but the episode tonight. So we subjugated Persia. Russia's military has been significantly decreased. And suddenly France wants to be friends with us. So we have some hope for the great game here. Russia is like on the verge of completing it, but suddenly there's some hope. So I think we've got some hope for this run. Nevertheless, it was a pretty good run for tonight. So I think this is where we're going to end it here. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Barney, Emperor Renard. Always nice to have you guys. Thanks for sticking around and chatting. And everybody else on there that was watching, thank you very much. Let's see, when am I going to be on again? Friday. Oh yeah, so it's Wednesday. So I'll be on again Friday night for some Friday Night Frostpunk. Tomorrow, the DLC, or not, I shouldn't say the DLC, but the free mechanics update finally comes out. Last week we had like the free preview of it, so we were able to play some of it. But tomorrow it actually releases, so on Friday, for Friday Night Frostpunk, we'll be playing the full release of all the new content. So definitely check that out. Other than that, that's going to be it for me tonight. I'm about to go pass out on my bed, because I am trying to win the great game here with like 3 brain cells left going. So it's probably a good stopping point. So yeah, Thanks for watching. As always, if you want to be alerted to when I'm coming on again, give me a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube, and you'll get that alert next time I come on. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. And as always, be awesome. Good night, everybody.